Hello my loves, welcome to my channel Sun of Stars. Welcome to today's pick a card reading. For anybody who's new, my name is Cynthia and I'm going to look at what is written in the cards, not in the stars but in the cards, but it's actually the same. I'm going to see what is written in the cards for you. Today's pick a card reading is about what are you currently manifesting. Okay, so the energy that you put out into the universe right now with your thoughts, your actions, your mind, your energy, the way that you move, okay, the way that you walk, with your whole being, okay? What is the energy that you put out into the universe, and what is manifesting through your energy? What are you currently manifesting in your life? I also specifically was asking what is the next thing that is manifesting in your life, okay? So I'm going to probably look at the most big thing that is manifesting in your life. I'm not just going to look at, oh, you're manifesting a free coffee or something. For some of you guys it is, but I'm going to look at the overall energy basically, okay? This reading is also probably going to be a little bit shorter. I usually do readings that are 1 hour long, almost like a whole movie. But today is probably going to be a little bit shorter because I don't want to put my energy into it, if that makes sense. I just want to let you guys know what is going on here, unless your spirit guides are telling me that there's something that you need to know. But other than that, this is just like, okay, what are you manifesting right now? Very clear, straight to the point, okay? We're not decoding anything. We're just going to look at what is the energy that you put out that is basically coming back to you. So in the next step, you can choose between 3 objects, okay? And I'm going to see in your reading, guys, and we're going to look at what are you currently manifesting, what is the next big thing that is manifesting in your life, or the energy that is manifesting in your life right now, okay? Or what comes out of maybe possibly even like rituals that some of you guys have done, okay? But I would say we're going to dive a little bit deeper once you chose your pile, and I'm going to see you there. Hello my lovely pile number 1. So you chose this beautiful pen here, okay? That's the object that you chose. I actually wanted to show you guys this close up because I felt like you could not really see it. It's, oh my god, this is like such a beautiful pen here. I freaking love it. Anyway, that's the object that you chose. We're going to look at what you are currently manifesting. If you didn't watch the intro, this reading might be a little bit shorter than usual for those who are already used to my long readings. this is going to be very clear, short, and sweet when it comes to the energy that you put out into the universe and what is coming out of the energy that you put out, okay? So let's look at your cards. I'm going to channel the energy first, and then I'm going to show you the cards, okay? So first things first, pile number 1. We have the card here, resurrection. It says reprise, which is a word that I've never heard before. Recovery and comeback. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, what you're currently manifesting is a comeback, okay? So there could be an energy where you recently felt like you kind of lagged, or you kind of neglected something, or you kind of felt like, oh, I can do better, you know, or I used to do really, really well, but I kind of like neglected it, or I was kind of lacking, or I kind of like, I know that I can do better, but lately I didn't feel good, or lately I didn't really put the energy into it, or lately my thoughts have not been that positive, or something along those lines. What you're currently manifesting is like a really nice comeback. Kind of like I'm hearing, last night took an L, but tonight I bounce back, boy. So I'm hearing the song Bounce Back by Big Sean. This is what I'm picking up here. It's kind of like where you maybe took an L, but you are currently manifesting, you know, like a bouncing back, like a really nice comeback, a really nice breakthrough, a really nice, okay, I'm being brought to like movies where somebody's trying to reach their goals and they kind of have like a setback, and because of that setback, they maybe have to like recover a lot. Maybe they have to, let's say for example, you guys know I always talk about the gym, but this is not, I'm just trying to you know, say what I mean with my words, and I think when I use like stuff to describe it, it clicks in your head, okay? So it's not about the gym, but it's about the energy that I'm describing. So I'm being brought to somebody who was like on a really good journey to, you know, like build abs and, you know, gain muscle and look really, really good, and then one day you went to the gym and you did something wrong, and kind of like it hurt, you hurt your ankle, and because you hurt your ankle you couldn't go to the gym for like 2 or 3 weeks, and it's kind of like a setback, and then you realize, oh, my stamina's not that much, or it takes a lot more energy out of me to go to the gym, or it was smooth sailing until I had this setback, and now I have to put a little bit more effort and a little bit more work into, you know, like my workouts and stuff like that, because kind of like I missed 3 weeks of gaining muscle, so maybe the muscle went backwards or something along those lines, okay? And I'm picking up, this is what I'm picking up here, that I'm picking up that you have a really nice comeback. I'm hearing that you come back way stronger, or that the setback only made you more like, I don't know why I'm hearing the word furious, okay? I'm also hearing some of you guys, you really transformed your anger. For some of you guys, you found yourself in a place where you were really freaking angry, angry of a person, angry of yourself, like, oh, I know I could have done better if I planned something better, or if I did something better, or you were super duper angry that you trusted somebody and this person fucked you over, or you were super duper mad that you let something happen. And I'm picking up, there's something about somebody here was transforming their anger into like more motivation, or like becoming like a lion or something along those lines, okay? Or the energy of like, I don't want to throw a pity party anymore, I'm done with my own bullshit, I need to do something, okay? So there's an energy of like, I feel like a lot of you guys, you went through a stage in your life currently or recently where you felt like, I'm done with my own bullshit, or I'm done with other people's bullshit, I'm done just being angry and sitting here, I'm done throwing a pity party, I'm just done with it, like I'm done, and I don't want to feel like a victim anymore, like I'm being brought to like, again, like this, I'm being brought to like furious and angry energy, but you kind of like transformed that furious, angry energy into more strength, okay? So a lot of you guys, you are currently manifesting a really nice comeback, a really nice bouncing back, a really nice, you know, coming back way stronger after your setback, or after a certain setback or something along those lines, okay? We also have the number 44 here, so I feel like the number 444, 333, 111, and 666 could be significant. It could also be an energy of like 44 or 55 could also be a significant number here, but you're definitely coming back way stronger. There's this energy of like coming back from some type of sabotaging energy. It might have been self-sabotaging energy. It might be other people have been sabotaging you. And I'm picking up this, and oh yeah, that's exactly what it is. Okay, I'm also hearing trying something 3 times. Okay, so for some of you guys, I'm picking up the energy that you'd already tried something 2 times, and Spirit is saying the 3rd time it's going to work, because the first 2 times you missed something, or the first 2 times you missed a certain like detail or something along those lines. Kind of like when you take a test and the first time you forgot this and the second time you forgot that, but on the 3rd time you are aware of what you missed in the first time around and the second time around, which means the 3rd time you're gonna get to 100%, or you're gonna score really, really high, if that makes sense. Okay, so with the 6 of Wands, you're definitely manifesting like reaching the top. I don't know, I feel like it's like I feel like for a lot of you guys it has something to do with like peak health, because we have the card here, recovery. Okay, so there's something about peak health. There's something about something is peaking. Okay, so you are manifesting like a peak. You're manifesting numbers peaking. You're manifesting your finances peaking. Okay, now if I go into specifics, there's also something about, yeah, I'm hearing the song Level Up by 𝘭𝑪, because she says something about like the view is so much better. Wait, what is this lyrics? This view is so much better. I'm chilling, I'm winning, like on another level, or something along those lines. So you're definitely, what you're manifesting right now is unlocking the next level in your finance, the next level with your health. I'm also hearing the next level with your spirituality. Okay, and actually the next level with manifesting. You are literally manifesting that you become a better manifester, if that makes sense. Okay, something about the next level of manifesting where you manifest maybe with less effort, or where you manifest faster, or where you manifest more effortlessly, or where something is coming to you. Yeah, it doesn't, like, I'm hearing for some of you guys, there's something about you unlock what you're manifesting right now is unlocking the next level of manifestation, where it's easier to manifest. Okay, or where you become like a master manifester, where you don't even need anything, like you don't need a pen, you don't need crystals, you don't need anything to manifest. Or for some of you guys, you might also find yourself having more fun manifesting, not only with your thoughts, but bring more play or fun into it by incorporating crystals, by incorporating scripting and writing and candle magic and rituals and stuff like that, and burying stuff next to a tree. So for some of you guys, there's also an energy of like you're manifesting more joy while manifesting. So it's not, I'm also hearing there's something about, for some of you guys, it's no longer manifesting from a place of like survival mode, or from a place of fear, but more so from a place of like, I'm having fun, it's fun. I'm playing a witch, or like I'm playing a magician, I'm playing a sorcerer, and I have my magic wand, and I have my candles, and I have my crystals. So you're manifesting from a place of joy and fun, and therefore you manifest faster, if that makes sense. Okay, let me get into specifics. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, I'm picking up the energy that you are manifesting that a plan is working out. Okay, so I don't know, there's something about some of you guys, you came up with a plan, you came up with like, okay, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and when everything is manifesting, then I'm good, I'm fine, I'm dandy. So there's something about, I'm hearing you're either manifesting a master plan, or you're manifesting the right formula, or the secret formula for you to manifest, or for you to manifest faster, or for you to get something faster, or for you to actually see that the law of attraction works out for you. Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you maybe have tried to manifest. Again, there's an energy of like you maybe have tried to manifest and you saw mixed results, where sometimes it works and sometimes it didn't work. But what I'm hearing is you are manifesting a secret plan or a secret formula, or you're manifesting that you know that you try or do something that always works, if that makes sense. Okay, so for some people, it's just they just need like they do like there's so many manifestation methods that you really have to figure out what works for you, right? So there's an energy of like, some people use 7-day methods, some people use a 369 method. Some people use the 55 something method. Some people only use thoughts. Other people do like witch rituals. Other people use water. Other people use moon cycles or something along those lines. And you get kind of lost in the sauce. And I'm picking up here what you are manifesting right now is that you figure out your way to manifest. Like, it's solid. It always works. Every time you do it, it always works out for you. This is the method that works the best for you, and you don't have to look anymore what works for me. You know that this is the method that works for you. Let's say, for example, the 369 method, that the 369 method is your method to manifest. It always works out. 9 times out of 10 it works out, or even 10 times out of 10 it works out, or something along those lines, okay? For others of you, I'm picking up here what you're currently manifesting. Again, there's something about, for some of you guys, I'm not gonna lie, okay? Take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, then don't take it. But I'm picking up for some of you guys, you're manifesting your own company. Like, I'm literally talking about what you're currently manifesting as like you becoming a company owner, you becoming like a hotel owner, or like an Airbnb owner, or something about that you own a building or that you build a building, okay? But I think this is like long term. So I'm talking about somebody who has been thinking about opening up their own company. For some of you guys, you're also manifesting like a big brand, you know, like a brand that is known by people. You're definitely manifesting something about like you having a brand that is known, you having an online shop that is known, you having like a building, like literally you having a building, having people that work in your office, or people assisting you with working or something along those lines, or like building like a clothing brand, I don't know, like a candle brand or something along those lines. You're definitely, and not only that, you're manifesting that it is successfully working, okay? So you're manifesting like you becoming a successful boss, a successful business owner, a successful company owner, a CEO, a very successful one here, okay? That is almost like outshining other people. I'm not talking about like, it's not important, but Spirit is telling me like you're gonna reach a level of success that is very rare, or that takes a lot of like takes a lot of strength, and we talked about it, right? So the level of success that you are manifesting, it takes a lot of strength. And I feel like, to be honest with you guys, I already looked at the other piles. I would say that you are my pile that puts out the most energy out into the universe, okay? Because I'm picking up that a lot of you guys, you do practice rituals, or you have been thinking about practicing rituals, and Spirit is telling you to move forward with your ideas, okay? So some of you guys have recently done moon magic, candle magic, burning bowl rituals, cutting cord rituals, or cord cutting rituals, or positive affirmations, or like visualization, whatever it is. There's an energy where you are my pile that puts out the most energy out into the universe, which is the reason why you manifest the most out of all 3 piles, okay? So you are definitely kind of like in a classroom, you would be the student that learned the most, or that put the most effort into learning, and therefore you score very, very high in a test, or therefore you manifest more than maybe other people. For some of you guys, you recently, again, there's an energy of like you recently felt like you want to put more effort into manifesting, or you want to, you know, take control, okay? Because for some of you guys, I feel like for some of you guys, you maybe have been a person that went more going with the flow and just letting things happen. And recently you felt like, no, I'm feeling like I'm losing control of my life, and I want to take back control by putting more energy out into the universe. And for others of you, your spirit guides are telling you to consider that, okay? The more energy you put out, the more rituals that you do, the more you visualize, the more energy goes out into the universe, and the bigger the manifestation. Or especially for those people who are actually manifesting something huge, like manifesting a coffee, okay, and manifesting like a successful business. These are 2 different shoes, where they're both easy to manifest, but one just requires maybe more time, or more effort, or more focus, if that makes sense, okay? Because with the Knight of Wands, I really feel like you guys have either recently felt like I want to do more rituals, or you felt more drawn to like candle magic. You felt more drawn to like some type of ritual, or maybe there has also been like a ritual popping up over and over and over again, and you have been asking yourself, should I maybe try that ritual? Should I maybe try that manifestation technique? Okay, so for a lot of you guys, you're definitely my pile that is going to manifest the most as of this very moment, okay, because you put out a lot of energy. But I strongly feel like I'm also hearing what you're manifesting is you are manifesting that you yourself become like such a strong person with like such strong confidence, again, that it is easy for you to manifest big things, because big things require maybe also a lot of responsibility or a lot of confidence. Like not everybody can handle like an online shop, not everybody can handle like a business, like a, so no matter what it is, for me, this feels like you are manifesting that you yourself become such a strong, confident individual, that you can literally manifest anything, or that you are, I'm also hearing you're manifesting that you are overcoming your fear. You are overcoming your fear of failure, okay? And for others of you, there's an energy of that a lot of you guys, you are manifesting either a new business partner, or you are manifesting a person that you are going to manifest with. Does that make sense? Kind of like a new best friend, a new manifestation partner, could also be your true love, your future spouse, because we have the Ace of Cups here, okay? So for some of you guys, you might also be manifesting right now your true love, your future spouse, but particularly they're just as much into manifestation as you are. So there's an energy of like somebody here is really much into like reaching the top. And again, reaching the top is like, I want to be the healthiest version of myself, and I wish I had like a gym buddy, or I wish I had somebody that is just as much into bodybuilding as me, that is just as much into owning a company as me, that is just as ambitious as me, that wants to open up a big brand, that wants to become a big person, okay? Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's an energy, like even if you did not fully embrace it yet, there's an energy where your spirit is too big for small things, if that makes sense. So there's something about like your spirit wants to experience big things, wants to be on top, okay? Like you would be, if I could describe it in energy, you would be my type of person that energetically you're more fulfilled with sitting on top of a mountain, okay? As like it's more fulfilling to your soul and your spirit rather than to be by the beach. And I'm not saying that the beach is not beautiful. I'm just saying like there's something about height. There's something about like you are not my type of person that feels 100% fulfilled with a mediocre or a basic life. And there's nothing wrong with a mediocre or basic life, because some people find so much fulfillment in that kind of lifestyle, but this is not you. Like in order for you to feel alive and to feel fulfilled, you need to feel like you need to feel strong, and you need to feel like powerful, and you need to feel like you're breathing very fresh air on top of a mountain, if that makes sense, okay? So again, for a lot of you guys, what you're currently manifesting is like a manifestation buddy, a best friend that is going to manifest with you, somebody that is going to open up a business with you, help you with your business, somebody who's going to you're going to collaborate. I'm also hearing you're manifesting a collaboration with a person that is really on your level, or even like somebody who's on a higher level than you, and they're gonna pick you. I'm also hearing they're gonna pick you up where you're at. So I don't know, this is weird. Give me a moment. What is that about? They're gonna pick you up where you are at. So for some of you guys, I'm picking up here, you might also be manifesting either a car, or that you are going to travel, okay? Or something about manifesting some type of help, but it's specifically connected to manifesting. It's connected to the law of attraction. It's definitely connected to it. This could also be that you are manifesting like a new job, but this job, you're going to like that job, or you're going to like your boss, or you're going to like your colleagues. So this is not just, oh, I'm manifesting a job, but it's a job that brings fulfillment to you. Maybe you don't like that job in particular, okay? But this could be that you maybe love the environment around that job, okay? Because I'm not saying that like, I'm hearing for some of you guys it is a dream job that you're currently manifesting, but for others of you, you care about just manifesting a job, okay? And then you go on from there. But I'm hearing that as you manifest this job, there's something beautiful about it. So even if you don't like to work in customer service, but you're happy that you got the job, there's something about you're gonna love your boss, or you're gonna love your colleagues, or you're gonna love the building in which you work at, or you're gonna love the environment. Maybe it's near to a place of water, a lake, so you're gonna have like a more positive energy towards going to work because the environment is beautiful, or you like your boss, or it's a place that is more calm than your last job, okay? Or something about that you're gonna love the energy around that new job, okay? Even if it's not a dream job, when you tell me I'm not there yet to manifest my dream job, this could also be about, again, like a job. You're manifesting a new job finally you're kind of stable financially, but there's something beautiful attached to that job. It's not just a job, it's a job with like something beautiful about it, okay? So others of you, again, there's something about you're manifesting a new best friend, you're manifesting a new relationship, you're manifesting the love of your life, because the Ace of Cups is the one. So for a lot of you guys, you're also manifesting the one, okay? I'm also hearing for some of you guys, give me a, I keep feeling it. There's something about like, let's build that building. So this is just for somebody in particular. If you have been wishing to own a building, like own a hotel, own an Airbnb, or something about like a, I don't know how to explain it, but for me this feels like somebody here wants to own a company, but like physically, where people can go into your store physically, or an online shop, or something about you are manifesting that the plan is working out. So even if you had like a plan in your mind, okay, I'm going to manifest this, and if I manifested that, then I'm going to manifest this, and then I'm going to be okay, or something along those lines. This is what I'm picking up. You're manifesting that your plan is working out. So if you recently thought of a plan, this plan is working out and you're manifesting that here, okay? For others of you, I'm also picking up an energy where what you're manifesting, pile number one, is an energy where you can rest or relax a little bit more. It's almost this energy of like your job situation or your financial situation looks so good that you can go on vacation, or that you can take a few days off, depending on if you're self-employed or not. That your finances look so amazing because you're having a peak. You're definitely manifesting some type of peak, okay? Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna say it for some of you guys. I'm also hearing that you're manifesting like a really good sex life, or like really, like I'm hearing somebody here is manifesting an orgasm. I don't know, okay? So I feel like maybe some of you guys never had an orgasm, or something about like manifesting healthy sexuality, or you always wanted to have like really good sex, or to really experience what it feels like to have sex with your true love, or to have sex with your soulmate and your twin flame. You're manifesting that right now, okay? But I don't know what's going on here. There's something weird. I'm hearing like a climax, okay? Oh man, okay, let me not go there. Oh, pile number one, if you tell me you've been more horny than usual, I know why. I can feel it. There's something going on here. Anyway, so with the Page of Cups, there's an energy here of I'm hearing traveling to the beach, going on vacation is being manifested here. But again, it's something about like, because your finances look good, that's why you can recover at a beach, or go to a body of water, or something about that's why you can take a few days off of work, and it's really gonna make you feel like, I just love that view, or look at all the hard work that I put in and it's now manifesting, okay? I'm also hearing for some of you guys, you're manifesting your first date, or you're manifesting some type of date with somebody, okay? So for some of you guys, if you have been like imagining you having your first date with somebody, it's actually manifesting right now. Okay, we also have here, yeah, you're definitely, for a lot of you guys, you're definitely manifesting a relationship right now, because the card says fair woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay, so for some of you guys, you could have blonde, gray, or white hair. It doesn't have to be. You could also be very fair skinned, but with the fair energy, I feel like what you're manifesting right now is almost a perfect work-life balance, or something about a lot of harmony in your life, where you're happy with your finances, but you're also not, you know, like struggling, or like where you're happy with your finances to the point where it's okay for you to take a few days off. Like you can, I'm hearing you can afford to take a few days off, or you can afford to go on vacation, or you can afford to take a break, or take a breather. Okay, with the fair, I'm also hearing something about You are also manifesting that something is going in your favor, especially when it comes to paperwork, something about the court, something about like government type of situations, because the Fair brings me to the Justice card, and the Justice card is all about like contracts, paperwork, documents, government and stuff like that. So I'm also hearing you're manifesting that something is working out in your favor, but I feel like for a lot of you guys it has something to do with like a ritual that you've done. So if you recently have scripted something, or you journaled something, or you used like lucky symbols somewhere in your pocket or something along those lines, or you use like, I'm also being brought to like Chinese lucky do you say Chinese lucky symbols or something along those lines, or if you use like some type of like, if you bought crystals, candles that are somehow connected to or somehow symbolize success and luck. This is definitely something that you're currently manifesting here. Dog close up, pleasure with a close friend, you see. So you're definitely oh, that's why the pleasure, you see, that's what I said. Like there's something about like a really nice good sex, or like a really nice good lover. But again, for a lot of you guys it's like serious, okay? So this is not just, oh, you know, we're fuck buddies. This is like we're falling in love with each other. It's love at first sight. They're the one for me. But I feel like you're just somehow manifesting like a really nice sex life. You're gonna have amazing sex with that person, I'm just saying. Or what you could be manifesting right now is, if it's not sex, it could be that you feel so incredibly sexy that you feel very free, embracing your sexuality, if that makes sense. Or you're manifesting, I'm also saying for some of you guys, you're manifesting your dream body to the point where you feel so sexy that you manifest your true love and your future spouse, or that you manifest some type of vacation because you see yourself in a bikini, and it's kind of like your body is, it's interesting because I'm hearing your mind was ready all along, but your body was not ready, and now your body is getting ready, just for somebody here, to have this like trip to a beach, or to have this beautiful sex life, or to let somebody kiss you from head to toe because you feel comfortable in your skin, if that makes sense. One more thing before I go. Your spirit guides are telling you keep up the great work. If you recently started positive affirmations again, some type of ritual, keep up with being consistent, or keep up the great work. Keep up with writing in your journal every day. Keep up with lighting a candle every day. Keep up with praying every day. There's something going on with like you already, I'm hearing you, my pile number one, I'm hearing you already put a lot of energy out into the universe, okay? Or something about you're currently in this, you are like the strongest manifester in all three piles today. There's something about like, I'm even trying to find the right word. Let me see how I can explain that. So your spirit guides are saying that for a lot of you guys, I'm also hearing you're manifesting like a new beginning, or like a new beginning. For some of you guys, it could be like a new beginning in a new country, in a new city, because I'm hearing like a new life. But for me, a new life feels like you're moving elsewhere, right? So it could be a new city or a new country that you're moving to. So you're manifesting like a new life, if that makes sense, okay? But Spirit wants to let you know that your manifestation is the strongest. Like your manifestation technique that you're currently thinking about, that you're currently doing, is the strongest. Or you've never been that strong, or your energy is extremely strong right now when it comes to manifesting. I'm hearing you have the Midas touch. Keep doing it, keep being consistent, because it's only going to get more. The energy is only going to get more, okay? So don't stop right now, keep going. It's about to come. I would even say you're my pile that is going to manifest the fastest out of all three piles, okay? Where I'm not seeing here that this is going to take like a few more years or something along those lines. I would even say, because we have a lot of wands here, yeah, look at that. The Knight of Wands is a fast energy. So I would not, you're definitely manifesting a big change in your life in 2023, or whenever you're watching this in the next couple of weeks and months. This is not going to take like, oh, it's going to take 1 or 2 more years. I'm not seeing that at all. I'm seeing there's actually an energy of like, you're almost there, meaning like it's only a couple of weeks. For some of you guys, maybe even only a couple of days. For others of you, it's only a couple of weeks, a couple of months here. It's not like 1 more year, 2 more years. I'm not seeing that, okay? the longest that I am hearing is 1 year. Okay, but for a lot of you guys, it's more about like weeks and months. For somebody here, it could be like 1 year. Now, if we talk about a company, of course, I'm actually seeing here, if you want to manifest like a company, like physically, where people can go into your store, or you want to manifest having a hotel, or I'm also hearing somebody here's an architecture and you want to build a house or something along those lines. I'm seeing something about when it comes to building, having property, owning property, or building literally like a brand, a clothing brand that is well known. I'm seeing the timeline of 1 to 3 years. Like between 1 and 3 years, there's like a big brand manifesting, or like a well-known brand, or like a well-known store, or like a well-known company, okay? Or your company is gonna have a peak within the next 1 to 3 years. Okay, beautiful pile number 1, that's all I have for you guys. I hope this helped you. Pile number 1, I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So you chose this beautiful pouch. I always want to say pooch, but it's a pouch, okay? So my beautiful pile number 2. If you didn't watch the intro, this reading might be a little bit shorter than usual for those of you who are used to my long readings, because I'm going to be very straightforward with what you're manifesting, unless your spirit guides want to give you like a, advice or something like that, okay? This is probably going to be very clear, short and sweet, so that you know the energy that you put out into the universe and what your energy that you put out into the universe is currently creating, basically, okay? So let's see pile number 2. What's going on here? What are you manifesting? I'm going to channel the energy first, and then I'm going to show you the cards here and there. So pile number 2. The first thing that I'm hearing with you guys is you are either manifesting that you overcome some type of addiction, or that you overcome some type of like codependency, where you feel like I'm chained to this situation and I actually want to break free. You are somehow manifesting that you break free from something that made you feel restricted, or that made you feel like you cannot fully be your true self, or you maybe even have to tell white lies because you depend on this job, or you depend on this person, or something along those lines. So there's something about what you're manifesting right now, somehow breaking free. May that be from some type of codependent energy, where you feel like you would wish that you were independent and could make your own decisions, but you are somehow dependent on somebody. So for a lot of you guys, you're manifesting right now to be independent from something, okay? For others of you, this could be an energy where what you're manifesting right now is finally overcoming some type of addiction. And then for others of you, I'm hearing there's an energy of what you're currently manifesting has something to do with that you're finally in a beautiful environment. I'm being brought to somebody who's in a place that is like, how can I explain that? That is very gray and gloomy, and maybe even like, I don't know, like I'm also being brought to like smog, like dirty air, or like a lot of smog, or I'm also hearing a lot of smug people around you. There's something about your environment is not pretty, or you don't like the environment. It's like a very heavy energy in the environment, okay? This could be your home, this could be your job, this could be like something along those lines, or it could be like even like a country. So what I'm hearing is what you're manifesting right now is you're manifesting you being in a beautiful place where it smells good, where there's a lot of light, or something about like a lot of plants, a lot of trees, or something about like the air is clear, or the air is clean, or the people around you are healthy individuals, or there's something going on. I don't know what it is, but for me this feels like an environment change. So something about your environment is changing, where the place that I'm also being brought to somebody who lives in an apartment that has mold, and then you move into an apartment that is like the energy is very healthy in that apartment, if that makes sense, okay? Or you could be moving out of like a toxic family dynamic, or a toxic work environment, a toxic neighborhood even, or a toxic country, okay? Or a toxic city, a toxic neighborhood. And what you're manifesting right now is that you are in a healthy neighborhood, in a healthy work environment, in a healthy something, in a healthy country, in a healthy city, something along those lines here, okay? Where I keep hearing it, where it smells good, or I don't know what the heck. Listen, this is for somebody in particular. I'm hearing somebody here is at work and you have like a colleague, and this colleague is doesn't smell good, like they smell really, really bad. And you are, this is so particular, but somebody here is like, there could be an energy where this person is gonna go into a different department and you don't like it, it's not smelling bad anymore, or something is going on here with a scent. Okay, now for others of you, if it's not that, for me this feels like, yeah, I'm also being brought to like a really nice apartment with the Four of Wands, because the Four of Wands here usually talks about home, it talks about family, talks about relationship here, okay? Also hearing for some of you guys, you might be manifesting like a place that is less noisy or less toxic or less busy. So somebody here felt like there's too much noise, or there's too much like negative people around me, or there's too much, like it's too dark where I'm at, or the energy is too heavy where I'm at. And again, you're manifesting, if it's not an environment, it definitely feels like your mind. It definitely feels like if you felt like your mind is like a very dark place, what you're manifesting right now is that you have beautiful mental health, or that your mind and your thoughts are brightening up, or that you're also feeling like there's also something about a strong mental health. Meaning that if you felt like you're battling like negative thoughts, or you're battling something, you're battling fear, I'm being brought to fear, procrastination, I'm being brought to negative thoughts, what you're currently manifesting is that you're overcoming that to the point where from being a procrastinator, you become somebody who's like an overachiever, or somebody who does things very, very fast, or that you're manifesting from somebody who has negative thoughts, or who's battling negative thoughts, that you become somebody who has like a very, very beautiful mental health, or that you are like, that you become very, very healthy, that your mind is super duper healthy, you overcome anxiety, you overcome overthinking, or something along those lines. Or this could be like a particular thought in mind that you had that has been kind of like torturing you. For some of you guys, you could even have like really nice mental health, but there was like a particular fear that you're overcoming. You're manifesting overcoming a particular fear, a particular thought that has been like really, it had like a very tight grip on you. Okay, and there's something about you're manifesting that something no longer has power over you, if that makes sense. You're manifesting that you overpower something that had power over you, okay? That you have more power, or that you feel more powerful, or that your mind becomes more powerful, or your thoughts become more positive, is something that I'm picking up here. Let me see what else is coming through here. For some of you guys, I definitely feel like if you are in a relationship here, your relationship is lasting. So for some of you guys, you maybe had like some problems in your relationship recently, in case you are in a marriage, in a relationship here, okay? And I'm picking up that somebody here is manifesting that there's a lot more romance, a lot more sex, a lot more, you know, like I'm being brought to like some people that kind of drift apart, but they come back together, if that makes sense. But I'm only talking about somebody here who knows, you know, that this person is your true love, and you know this relationship was very healthy, but there could have been like outside circumstances that kind of like brought some type of toxicity into your relationship, okay? For some odd reason, you've been stressed, they've been stressed, and there was like you guys going a little bit in different directions. I'm picking up that you're manifesting that there's like a spark coming back in your relationship, that there's more sex, more lust coming back into your relationship. I'm also hearing something about somebody here is manifesting a purification. If you felt like you absorbed a lot of negative energy, what you're manifesting then right now is that that your mind is being purified, your soul and your spirit is being purified, to the point where you're gonna feel like a lot more lighthearted, or a lot more positive about life, okay? Or something about, again, for some of you guys, you're definitely escaping a toxic energy, a codependent energy, a toxic environment here. I'm definitely hearing somebody here is manifesting an escape plan, or you escaping something here. Okay, give me a moment, guys. For some of you guys, what you're manifesting right now is that you're manifesting right now that you know what your destiny is. And I'm talking about like your big destiny, like your big destiny. Because we have there's certain things where we have like a purpose, right? You know, like, and in actuality, you give life meaning, like you choose what your purpose is. But it's funny because it's a mixture of free will, because you choose, okay, I want to be like a gardener, or I want to be a musician, or I want to be doing something. But the interesting thing is that you choosing what you like, it's like it's still spirit, or it's still God, or it's still the universe, because where does the desire come from in the first place? Does that make sense? So it's kind of like you are for a lot of you guys, you are uncovering what your big destiny is. I'm talking about like your huge destiny, or something about like a strong psychic download, where you realize what the purpose has been, or what was the purpose of the last 5 years, the last 10 years, or what is going to occur within the next 5 to 10 years. So for a lot of you guys, you're also manifesting something about seeing into the future, and I'm talking about like the next couple of years. Or you are understanding what happened the last 5 to 10 years, something about like a full circle moment where you realize, this is why this happened to me. There's like a bigger purpose behind what has happened to me. Or that you see your future, meaning that for some of you guys, you could be manifesting to see into the future through a dream, where you realize, I'm being brought to like somebody who has a dream about numbers, and yeah, somebody here's gonna maybe have a dream about a number, like an angel number, or some type of number, and that number is somehow leading you to being able to escape something. So I don't know what this means. I'm being brought to like people who win the lottery, okay? And I'm being brought to particularly people that see numbers in their dreams, because they have been praying for some type of help. So they see certain numbers in their dreams, and those numbers lead them to go somewhere, or to do something, or to bet on the right horse, for example. Like you think about like all of a sudden you dream of like a horse, how do you say that, like a horse running, horse battle, you know what I mean? And then it's like you see the number 16, and like you see like the horse number 16 is winning in your dreams, and then you bet on that horse, and then you win money or something along those lines, and that money is going to help you with something. Does that make sense? So there's something about, for a lot of you guys, you might be manifesting something about like a futuristic, like a download about your future, or a download about like how you can help yourself right now, or some type of download about your past life, some type of download about what has happened the last 5 years, or what even has been like blocking you, kind of like that you lift the block by knowing, oh, this was the block and I didn't notice it for the last 5 years. I didn't know this was blocking me. Now I realize it, and now my life is finally moving forward. It's going more smooth sailing. I'm achieving a lot more things. Does that make sense? Okay, let me see what for some of you guys, you're definitely manifesting that a spirit is going to communicate to you. Okay, so there's something about communication from a spirit guide that you're currently manifesting here. Let me see what else is coming through. Oh man, yeah, most definitely. Somebody here is going to have like a supernatural psychic download. This is something that you're manifesting, but it's literally about your future, or literally about like helping you to finally like have the strength or the courage to do something, or to no longer doubt something, or to no longer be held back, almost as if you're manifesting that you become unstoppable, if that makes sense. Most definitely. Okay, because we have a UFO here. It says irritates, puzzles, mystifies, complicates, contradictions. You see, so you're manifesting that your life is becoming easier, and that you have less conflict or less complications. Okay, it says clashes, misses the mark, requires translation. You see, requires translation. So there's something about the universe is going to send you signs, and you're going to decode them to the point where they help you to get out of a situation. They help you to become independent. They help you to let go of something that really held you back. This, whatever this energy is, it's somehow connected to you finding stability, finding the right home, finding the right job, the right purpose for you, or feeling somehow like stable, or feeling like confident, or stable, or strong, or courageous, or even fearless. Okay, it says makes curious, educates, and transforms. Okay, so you're definitely transforming into somebody who was shy, or who was like doubting themselves, to somebody who's very fearless, who's very strong, very bold, to the point where even other people admire you for being so fearless and for being so bold. So for some of you guys, you're actually becoming a role model for people around you, okay, because you're going through a big transformation here. Sorry guys, my nose is itchy. Let me see what else. Yeah, for a lot of you guys, I'm also hearing you're manifesting that you find the last puzzle piece to this riddle in your mind. Like this energy of like, I'm trying to fix this, or I'm trying to like, there's something about I'm trying to complete this puzzle. Like I don't want to like overthink that. I want to finally complete it, but I feel like there's a puzzle piece missing from me in my head to fully close that chapter, to fully close that question, to fully close that chapter in my life. This is what is coming to you right now, okay? We also have, yeah, look at that. We also have the ink pot. It says problems to be resolved. So you're definitely manifesting that a problem is being resolved, okay? That you no longer have a problem that you maybe have had for a few years, for a few months, for a few weeks. Okay, so you are manifesting a problem that is going to be solved. And we also have the card here, plenty of material things. I'm also being brought to, some reason I'm being brought to, I'm gonna say certain words because Spirit wants me to say them, okay? Just so you know that you chose the right pile. So, Spirit is telling me certain symbols that you might have come across or that you will be coming across that are going to be very important. Could be a lion, bumblebees, or bees in general. Something about a crystal ball or a crystal, something about a UFO, something about... I'm also hearing something about Brazil, about a festival. I'm being brought to like a festival. I'm being brought to... something about like ancient, how do you say that? Something about ancient wisdom. I'm being brought to Greek mythology or some type of mythology or some type of like ancient wisdom, okay? When we go back in history. Could be significant here for you guys. I'm also seeing before Christ. Do you say BC, before Christ? I don't know. I don't know what that is, okay? So for a lot of you guys with the plenty of material things, I'm hearing... starving? Nope. Dinner? Yep. It's like a very weird song. It's called Everybody Got Choices by 𝘭𝑪. So the number 40 or the number 19 could also be significant. I'm going to put the song in the description box. But he talks about... Ooh... Okay, now it makes sense because we have choices. What you're manifesting is you're manifesting that you make the right choice in a situation that is going to be the reason why you escape something, or that is going to... Yeah, I'm hearing betting on me is the right risk. So there's something about manifesting to make the right decision, manifesting to choose the right number, to choose the right, like, let's say for example, it's like you want to win something and you have to choose the right number or the right color. I'm also hearing bingo. There's something about like winning. For some of you guys, you could be manifesting to win a competition or win a game or win a bet now. Be careful with that, okay? Because I'm not promoting gambling. But I'm seeing here somebody is actually manifesting that they win through gambling here. Again, I'm not promoting it. Okay, be careful with that. Okay, you are an individual with a beautiful brain, so be careful with that. But I'm saying here somebody could be manifesting somehow winning while gambling. I don't know how big the amount is, but there's something about... I'm hearing betting on me is the right risk, or you making the right decision. You're making the right decision. I'm also hearing my good life is because of all the right decisions that I've made. So you could also be manifesting that you become a person who always makes the right decision, or you could become like, yeah, you could have been like a person who was very indecisive and you felt like you made a lot of wrong decisions in your past, and you are manifesting that you make the right decision. This could be, oh, I'm scared, I'm not going to choose the right partner for me, I'm not going to choose the right job for me, I'm not going to choose the right country for me to settle in. There's something about you choose the right thing. Something about you choose the right thing, or you're overcoming your indecisiveness, or you choosing the wrong thing. I don't know, this is for somebody particular here. Okay, again, with the plenty of material things, you could be manifesting here. Let me see, let me actually get one more card here, what that is about. The plenty of material things. Okay. What is the bowl about? So plenty of material things. What is pile number 2 manifesting here? Oh yeah, okay. This is something about like a risk. Look at that. We have the 9 of Wands. Why is the bowl here? Oh man, abso-freaking-lutely. This is what I'm saying. Okay. I'm also hearing you're manifesting that you get out of a tricky situation. I don't know what this means. It's kind of like a tricky or a sticky situation that you felt like you're trapped in a sticky and tricky situation. Okay. You're manifesting that you're getting out of a tricky and sticky situation, or you're freeing yourself from such a thing here. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. I keep hearing it. It's kind of like a person. I don't know if it's something that you've gone through, but there's an energy where somebody feels like every time I try something, it doesn't work, or every time I choose something, it's not the right thing, or every time I make a decision, I make the wrong decision, or I feel super duper indecisive, or I'm so scared to make the wrong decision here. There's something about, ooh, for some of you guys, you're manifesting guidance where it's 1000% clear what the right decision is. Does that make sense? It's kind of like, please God, show me what is the right path. And then God or the universe is showing you the right path, and then you make the right decision, and then you're happy that they helped you to make the right decision, and you're no longer indecisive, if that makes sense. For some of you guys, this is definitely about, like, I keep hearing it, betting on me is the right risk. I'm also hearing God talks to me in silence, but I hear him every time, man. So you could be connected to pile number 1, because I also channeled Bounce Back by Big Sean. Oh, he says, betting on me is the right risk. I'm never on some switch aside shit. God talks to me in silence, but I hear him every time, man. Okay. Now with the Knave of Wands, the Knave of Wands is all about like exploring. It's kind of like, I'm also hearing like, I don't know what I'm doing. I just have like a good feeling, but I'm like indecisive, or I'm unsure. There's something about you're gonna go on an adventure and you're gonna try something. I'm also hearing beginner's luck. Okay, or I'm hearing something about like you try something new, and the new thing that you try brings success to you. I don't know what this means, okay? This is kind of like, oh, I want to try to learn how to play the guitar, and you're just like, you know, curious about it, and then you start to play the guitar, and then as you play the guitar and learn it, then all of a sudden you meet somebody who's in a band, and then this person is asking you like, can you play something with the guitar for me? Like, we're both into music. And then you're like, oh, I'm just a beginner, like I just learned. And then this person hears you playing the guitar, and then they're like, wow, you're so freaking talented. Do you want to become a member of our band? And then you are all of a sudden in a band, and this band, you know, is, how do you say that, is becoming like, gets more popularity or gets more recognition on the internet or something along those lines. Does that make sense? Kind of like, you try something out of curiosity, or you try something because you feel like maybe there's something good coming out of this, and it actually is I'm hearing like a win-win situation, or like a win-win outcome, or something about that you try something out of curiosity and it's the best thing. Like, you're gonna be like, you just did something out of curiosity, but it's the best thing that you've done in a while for yourself, because it brought a lot of like winning energy to you. Or I'm also being brought, I keep feeling that somebody's also manifesting that they're winning in a competition. It's kind of like, let's say, for example, you attended a competition for photography, and you kind of break the rules as you, not breaking the rules, but how can I say that? Let's say, for example, you want to apply with a particular picture, and then this picture gets ruined, and then you are like, okay, I could give up, or I could try to take a new picture and completely change the concept of what I actually wanted to, you know, like present in that competition. So you're like, okay, I'm just gonna follow my curiosity, I'm just gonna follow like my gut feeling, and then you coming up with a new concept with that picture is the reason why you win the competition, because then the jury or the judge, do you say judge? The jury says, you know, like, what the reason why we chose you is because your picture was so unique. We've never seen something like that before, but it was not your first idea, it was your second idea because the first one got ruined. I don't know. this is very particular, but somebody here is manifesting that they win with something here. So you're manifesting somehow winning something, being chosen for something, outshining competition. And it's not about competing, but it's about like, maybe there's a lot of competition around you, which makes you insecure, but you're outshining the competition, or you're gonna be chosen, if that makes sense. Like you're gonna, like people are gonna notice you. And I'm also hearing a song by 𝘭𝘪𝘧𝘬. I don't even know why they're both coming through here, but 𝘭𝘪𝘧𝘬, she said something about like paying attention literally means like attention pays, like paying attention, and I'm also hearing attention pays. Okay, so you're getting somebody's attention, or like positive attention, or you are being noticed positively. It literally pays you, or it helps you somehow to create some type of stability for yourself, if that makes sense. Okay, I hope I'm making sense here. I'm also hearing for some of you guys, it's just very particular. For somebody here, what you are manifesting right now is that you become good at public speaking, or that you become good at speaking or presenting something, okay, to an audience or to people, which is important for what you actually want to achieve or create in your life. Okay, my beautiful pile number 2, that's all I have for you guys. I'm going to see my next one. Oh, one more thing. I'm also hearing somebody who's manifesting getting invited to a VIP party, or something about becoming part of like a VIP list, manifesting being on the guest list. This is for somebody very particular, or you being invited to a party or something along those lines is something that you're manifesting. Okay, now I'm done. I'm going to see you in my next one. I wish you a lovely day. Bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 3. So you chose this beautiful chandelier, something. It's actually a piece of a chandelier. So hold on. That's what you chose. Let's see what you're currently manifesting. This might be a little bit of a shorter reading in case you guys are used to me doing long readings. This is probably going to be very short, clear, and sweet. At least I'm trying. Okay, but to be honest with you guys, I think your reading is going to be a little bit longer. Let's hope not, because I have to go somewhere. Oh, that might be tied to what you're manifesting here. Okay, somebody here is manifesting a relocation. Most definitely somebody here is manifesting a relocation, but I actually have to get a few extra cards for you, because this is not 100% clear. So I would actually even say what you're manifesting right now is clarity. You could be in a stage where you're very confused, or you feel like you don't know where to go from here, or you don't know how to move on from maybe a recent betrayal, a recent ending, or something along those lines, or you really feel like you don't have the energy or the power to move forward. And what I'm seeing here is that you're manifesting some type of like clarity, or some type of huge sign that is going to guide you in the right direction. So there's something about you're manifesting clarity, you're manifesting some type of like direction, or feeling like you're being guided and no longer feeling lost here. Okay, with the 10 of Swords, there's definitely an energy of like, I don't have energy. I'm even hearing for some of you guys, you might even feel like you don't have energy, you don't have motivation, or you don't have power. For a lot of you guys, you're manifesting you seeing a sign, or you having some type of supernatural experience that will bring back the spark inside of you, or that would bring back your motivation, that would bring back your belief in God, that would bring back your belief in manifestation and spirituality here. Because some of you guys, you might have lost it a little bit, or you're manifesting feeling super duper clear, calm, cool, and collected about your future. I'm also picking up here, somebody here is manifesting communication from a departed loved one. Okay, because we have the past as a prison, and it says bitterness, grudge, refusal to let go. But I pick up like the death card. So I'm being brought to like somebody who already passed over, and you're manifesting that this departed loved one is sending you a sign or communicating somehow to you. For some of you guys, it might even be a little bit supernatural what is about to take place in your life, but it sparks something inside of you that brings you the energy to go further, or that brings you back like your belief, or your belief in God. Okay, because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you might have felt like oh man, I'm hearing the song Lord Give Me a Sign by DMX, and he says, what does he say? I really need to talk to you, Lord. It's the last time we talk. The walk has been hard. Now I know you haven't left me, but I feel like I'm alone. I'm a big boy now, but I'm still not grown. Okay. So there's something about a renewed faith and a renewed faith or renewed motivation or renewed like hope, or something about like you believing in miracles and in magic again, because it's literally happening in front of you. For some of you guys, you maybe felt like you felt like you are alone, or you felt like spirit is not hearing you, or you felt like you might have even felt like literally alone, not just like spiritually, but you literally felt like you don't have much friends, or you don't have, you know, like the special someone in your life, or you felt like you're walking alone by yourself. And you're definitely manifesting company, something that I'm picking up here. For a lot of you guys, you're definitely manifesting some type of relocation. Is definitely something that I'm picking up here. For some of you guys, you might be thinking, I'm going to relocate by myself. You're going to be very surprised, because for some of you guys, you're manifesting a person who wants to relocate to the same place as you, and you're going to relocate together here with the Lovers card. Okay. Now, I'm gonna be very, very honest. You know, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, but I feel like for some of you guys, you might be trying to manifest a relationship that is already dead and gone. Okay, and what Spirit wants to let you know is you need to let it go. I'm hearing, if you let something go and it comes back to you, it was always yours. But if you let something go and it doesn't come back to you, it was never yours. Okay, so if this is true love, it will come back together. But if it is not, be open for new love to come to you. Just for somebody here, okay? Don't force it. Because somebody here wants to resurrect or bring back a relationship that already has been done and over with, okay? Or that you gave this person 1,000 chances and they betrayed you over and over and over again. And Spirit wants to let you know, like, you know, don't be a fool. You already know that maybe it's time for you to let go of the past here, just for somebody in particular. And let me tell you, once you let go of this, I'm also hearing this false twin flame, just for somebody. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate, but once you let go of this false twin flame, the real twin flame can actually appear in front of you. Okay? Because for some of you guys, this might be an energy where you're trying to, because we have, I would say, oh, you're manifesting like a new beginning in a relationship, but we have you beware of great pride, okay? And we have someone is behaving stupidly. So this could be a person who's too immature to work things out, is too prideful to say sorry. Or this could just be where two people don't really, like, it's oil and water, doesn't mix together that well. Even if you used to be very connected to this person, I'm also hearing, if you read this, it's too late. So I'm hearing this like a song, or like this, I'm seeing the album cover by Drake. If you read this, it's too late, or something along those lines. I'm also being brought to the song Wednesday Night Interlude by Party Next Door. 'Cause I'm lonely. Lonely on a Wednesday night, girl, I'm lonely. I'll admit it if you just keep quiet, girl, I'm lonely. I'm lonely. So for some of you guys, you're manifesting new and true love. Okay, and for others of you, this is not necessarily like new true love. This might be like a departed loved one that is going to reach out to you. For some of you guys, I'm also picking up, you're going to figure out who your spirit guide is, or something along those lines, or they're going to give you signs who they are. Okay, because you don't know who your spirit guides are, and there's something about they're going to tell you who they are. Okay, let me see, what is pile number 3 manifesting? What is going on here? Spirit is also telling me to tell you they want you to put a little bit more effort into manifesting, actually. Okay, so they want you to somehow create a ritual, not a ritual, like a, how do you say that, like a manifestation routine, where you do something daily, or you do something once a week or once a month, or something along those lines, to increase your manifestation ability. Okay, there's something about you could manifest more if you didn't sleep on your own potential, or if you put a lot more effort into it. Because, oh, I'm also hearing for some of you guys, you're manifesting good sleep. If you had problems with sleeping, I'm seeing you definitely here overcoming, like overcoming insomnia, or dealing with it better, or something about like having a really, starting to sleep good again. Okay, something about sleeping well, no more how do you say that? No more sleepless nights? I could not get to that. Okay. Now the card here also says the past, the prison, bitterness and grudge, refusal to let go. Now for others of you, there could be an energy where, again, there's something about what you're manifesting right now is that you no longer feel like you are in a prison. So there's something about freedom here. There's something about, I'm also hearing as high as a kite. As high as a, oh, what you're manifesting, you know guys, what you're manifesting is like, I'm hearing started from the bottom, now we're here. But what I mean by that is kind of like when you feel super duper low. And I'm hearing like you're reaching like super duper high emotionally, like ecstasy, where you feel alive and you feel hopeful and you feel like you can conquer the world and you feel like you're God's favorite child and you feel like God is by your side and you feel like, do you know what I mean? It's kind of like the height, like feeling high off of life is what you're manifesting right now here. Because I feel like you felt quite low, or there was something happening in your life that made you feel a little bit low or make you feel a little bit like, what's the point? Okay, let me see what else. What is pile number 3 manifesting here? What's going on? What up? Yeah, absolutely. Look at that. Did I say that you might be connected to pile number 2? I said that, right? Because that card came out in pile number 2 here. And I'm also starting to become like, you are manifesting vitality and feeling energetic. Like feeling like, oh, I cannot wait to fucking get up. Okay, something about you manifesting that you love your life, or that you love yourself, or that you love the circumstances in your life, or that you have way more, like something is going on here. It's kind of like I'm hearing what you're manifesting is that you're being reignited, like there's something about a spark. Hearing the song, it may seem like our fire has been a little burned down, we're tired, we only need to stay close, in time sparks will fly. That's a song by 𝘭𝑁𝑗𝑜𝑦 and J. Cole, Sparks Will Fly. Let me see what's going on. What are you manifesting? I'm also picking up an energy here. Okay, this is gonna be very specific for somebody, but I feel like somebody who felt like they were not loved by somebody, like unrequited love. For example, let's say you felt like your parents don't love you, or your partner doesn't love you, or you felt like there was some unrequited love, or somebody chose somebody else over you, which made you feel like you're not loved. But there's an energy, what you're manifesting is that you see that the universe loves you, or that your departed grandpa, your departed grandma loves you. Like you're gonna feel like they love me, or the spirit loves me, or the universe loves me, or God loves me. Okay, or there could even be an energy where for somebody in particular you felt like your parents don't love you, but they're going to show you how much they actually love you. And it might even be the first time in your life where you notice that your dad or your mom actually loved you, and it's going to be like a big emotional breakthrough for you. Okay, and for others of you, if it's not that, if you have parents where you don't have a good connection with them and you don't see them changing anytime soon, this is definitely, they might have not shown you love, but you get love from elsewhere. Does that make sense? So you start to get love from like random people, or you start to see how much God loves you, or how much the universe loves you, or how much like your grandma in heaven loves you. Okay, like somebody couldn't love you properly, but the love comes from a different source. You're going to feel loved by somebody or something else. Does that make sense? Oh man. Okay, let me see. Okay, what's going on here? What is pile number 3 manifesting? What is going on here? You're also manifesting that you can finally let go of something, that something no longer hurts you. It's kind of like when the wound is finally healing and it doesn't hurt you anymore. This could be literally like physically, like a wound is healing, that you're manifesting healing from a wound, or healing from some type of physical illness here. Yeah, most definitely. Okay, for some of you guys, it's something about your health is increasing. And for others of you, if it's not your physical health, this could be that maybe you felt like your heart was so closed off because you got betrayed and you had trust issues. You're healing from trust issues. Your heart is opening up again. And because your heart is opening up again, all of a sudden you meet all these kind, genuine, beautiful, sweet people that you couldn't let in before you because you were too scared to let people in. Does that make sense? Okay, one more card here. you're definitely manifesting a clear mind, like a clear path, a clear mind. I know what to do. I know where to walk. I know what to say and stuff like that. Kind of like I don't feel lost anymore. I feel found. What you're manifesting is that you feel found. One last card here, guys. For some of you guys, you could be manifesting, ooh, look at that. We have the Magician bottom of the deck, so you're definitely manifesting here, okay? I feel like your energy is increasing as you watch this reading, because when I started your reading, I felt like the manifestation energy was not that high. It's getting higher. So I'm seeing here your energy levels or your manifestation abilities becoming stronger as we speak or as you listen to me right now, okay? So there's something about you're manifesting that you become a better manifestor, or your energy to manifest becomes bigger, or you start to feel hopeful again, which you need to manifest. Okay, and then we have the Knave of Pentacles here. I also feel like you might be manifesting a good news when it comes to your finances, or when it comes to work, or something working out, or resolving a conflict when it comes to finances or work or bills to pay or something along those lines. See, let me see what else is coming through. If there's anything else. I'm also hearing for some of you guys, you're manifesting what you need in order to begin. So I don't know what this means. Let's say, for example, you want to begin, I don't know, you want to have your own website, but you don't know how to do it. You might be manifesting kind of like, I don't know, like a solution to you building your website, or you're manifesting somehow a way. I'm also hearing somebody's manifesting a sponsorship, or somebody's manifesting that you have the funds to start something here. Okay. And then for others of you, there's definitely something about you feeling more connected to your spirit guides, or your belief, your faith is coming back, or something about a peaceful mind, a peaceful soul, a peaceful spirit. Okay. Something about like feeling alive again after feeling a little bit like, you know, a little bit like, I'm not quite sure I'm here, but I don't know, I feel numb. This numbness is transforming into feeling alive and feeling enthusiastic and ecstasy, okay? And a lot of love, no matter where it comes from. Okay, my beautiful pile number 3, that's all I have for you guys. I'm going to see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely, lovely day. Bye!